Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. Peace, love, greetings, miracles. Very happy to see all of you. Yes, I am. It's been such a long time since I've even been on that to see some of my old friends is very, very exciting. So, and to see that it works is even more exciting. So, let me hide this, the magic of belief. And if you have any friends you'd like to invite, Deb, Vicki, who else did I see? That Kay. So invite your friends, Amy. I'd love it. Definitely. Golnaz, if you do that, that would be such a gift. And just to kind of really raise the energy and bring it up before I get really started on talking about what is the magic of belief. And it's a very exciting topic to me, the magic of belief. It's actually what's run my entire life and helped me step into the miracles and the magic that I really work with. So just to say hi to everyone, there's Magdalena, hi sweetness, and there's Vicki, she stayed awake. Tina Marie, you made it. Belinda, oh gosh, Marla, hi Marla. Oh my God, you look like you're doing so well in San Diego. I really want an update. Tina, you're saying you're not connecting. Try it again or reframe, because I do believe we are connected. If I tried seeing it on my cell phone, it might be distracting, but we're going to try. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's Deb. I remember you. So, yeah, I'm on my Facebook phone. See, I'm on my phone. So I know that you're seeing it over there. Oh, there's Kay. Okay, but I don't think that's healthy for me to look both ways. So the word is not killing time. I'm just filling in the time, giving us another minute. You won't believe this, but I was foaming at the mouth on the other side, like waiting till 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock your time. And back here in the behind the scenes, it has a countdown, in seconds. And so it got me all excited. And then my heart started racing. Can you hear it? So, all right. So while we're oh, you like my new hairdo? I know I was going to go blonde, just so some of you know that. I thought, oh, I really should look younger. I want to go blonde. And I went all prepared to this new hairdresser. And she said, well, what do you want? And I said, well, I want a new do. I want an image makeover. And so she's looking at me and she said, okay. And I said, well, do you want your hair cut? And I said, yes. And I said, I want to go blonde. And she looked at me. And then she did that walk around me a couple of times, and she walked around some more. And then the next thing she goes is she says, I don't think you should do it. Now, I had been psyching myself up for weeks and weeks and weeks, like, okay, it's my big move. I'm going to look younger or blonde, okay, instead of white. Anyway, she went on to praise my hair and tell me how much people pay to have hair like mine. Okay, so this is my new do and my new look. My new look is similar to my old look. What can I say? All right, so guys, first thing I want to say is the following. We're going to talk about the magic of belief tonight. First thing, I'm going to talk about achieving them. How many of us actually not only have dreams and visions, but believe we're going to achieve them? So what is this word belief? And believe it or not, I broke it down, the word belief, into something very palatable. Get this, belief. Beyond expectations, literally inspired effortlessly forever. Okay? So what does belief break down to? Someone ought to write this down for me. B is beyond expectations. Isn't that true? Beyond our normal expectations. And we literally are inspired, inspired. And we want it to be effortless, because effortless means it's within the flow of harmony and forever. So effortlessly, literally inspired. So the magic of belief is really the magic of inspiration, The word magic itself is really focused, intentional belief. That's right, beyond expectations, effortlessly beyond. And it's really about creating a ritual, because what is magic? Magic is the art of magic, say, is the art of creating rituals or experiences or a formula to bring us success. So if we have formulas for belief, what happens? Haha. So what happens is that things that are beyond our expectations begin to manifest. So belief is kind of like, and I love to think of it this way. Imagine that we're over here on this side of the bridge, right? And we're not happy here. Okay, we're sure we're not. Yes, thank you, Magdalena. That looks good. Beyond expectations, literally inspired, effortlessly, forever. Yes, good work. So we're over here, and maybe let's say 2019 has begun, and we have a list of to-dos, like what is on our goal list? What is it we want to accomplish? So the first thing I want you to all do, if you want to play with me tonight, is to write down in the comments, what is one goal you have for 2019? All right. Because then we're going to look at, well, what are your beliefs about that goal and working with that. So now so while I'm waiting for you guys to do this, please do this. All right. I better remember to go down and scroll. Go up and scroll. Go down or go up. Well, no more scrolling. Whatever that scroll was has disappeared. So we're going to do it up here. Okay. So let me see, guys, if you don't mind kind of putting down some of your goals, that would be great. So the way I see, so this is really the power of positive thinking, how to use positive thinking to shift our belief. So why do we want to shift our belief? So we can trust and know that which we want to happen in our life can manifest. So let's say you have a goal, which is to double your income this year. So all of you entrepreneurs out there, double or triple your income. So rather than go, oh my God, I hope that happens, there's a formula for that if you know what your goal is. So I'm not seeing any more goals being put here. Let's see, any more goals? One person, I'm just going to use my goal. Okay, goal, to get out of debt and stop feeling guilty. Marla, to exceed 218's real estate transactions by double. Well, I have to tell you, Marla, I sort of knew that already. I've been tuning into you. It's been exciting. And Tina Marie, more event planning with more income. Yes, that's definitely up. So all right, so starting to feel into these goals. What is it that we want to manifest? Now, I've been working with goal setting since 1980, when I graduated chiropractic school and I moved up to San Francisco, and I knew that I was going to be starting a new life. I just knew it. That was my mission. And a friend, a chiropractor, took me, and I graduated chiropractic school. A friend took me to a seminar where there were mostly chiropractors, and it was a goal setting workshop. And I was very fascinated by this goal setting workshop. And the man who put it on was Foster Hibbert. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, but I thought he was very over the top. I mean, he would sit there and he'd go, enthusiasm, and he'd make us start to feel passionate for our goal, passionate, awake, and he'd have us all shouting enthusiasm as we were in a team. And I was like so shy that this was embarrassing for me. These are really great goals, by the way, getting out of debt, my twin flame, communicating with my angels, healthy relationships, definitely good goals. So I'm in this workshop and I'm almost mortified about how enthusiastic Foster Hibbert is. It's like, I had never seen anything like this. And he brought out this enthusiasm in everyone else, but I was very skeptical. And he says in this class, he says, what you put your attention to, you can achieve. And he had us write down the top 10 goals we had. So this was Saturday. I just moved to San Francisco. What did I put down? Top goal, find a place to live in the Marina District in San Francisco, rent-free. Yeah, I put down rent-free because I had just graduated chiropractic school, didn't have a job yet, and I didn't have any rent either. Okay, so I thought to myself, all right, he says you have to be very specific. I'm going to be very specific. I'm going to write down what my goals are. And I'm going to put the most outrageous, because he said, look, go for it, go for it, go for it. So what did I do? I went for it. So the top of the list was to find a beautiful, beautiful place to live in the San Francisco Marina District, which I don't know if you know it, but it's one of the higher end districts in San Francisco. It overlooks the Golden Gate Bridge and that whole area, expansive. And I wanted this for free. So I was sure that it wasn't going to happen. In fact, I was so sure that I already had a letter written to Foster. We didn't have internet in those days, but I was really going to let him have it. You know, like I had written down my most intense goals and visualized them, and nothing happens, right? I get a phone call from a friend of mine's sister. She's in San Francisco, and would I like to go to a party? Sure, go to the party. And what happens, lo and behold, I meet a very interesting man. No, not flirting at all. His girlfriend had just moved out. He was a stockbroker, a trader. He had just moved. She had just moved out of the house. He lived in the marina in San Francisco, and he had a spare room. And he said, sure, you can move in. All you just buy the food, and it's yours. So he let me move in to this beautiful house where I proceeded to study for my boards and pass the exam. And so that was my very first experience with how goal setting and dreaming can manifest into what it is you want. So there's steps and there's keys to really kind of own this. So I honestly, guys, didn't believe that it was going to happen. I was really making fun of him and of myself. And yet I put it out there and it manifested. So believing that you can manifest, it makes it even a lot better. And so belief is kind of like, also, I started to explain it. So we're on this side of the bridge, okay? And we see our destination on that side all the way. Oh God, I can't get it right for you. You're here, the destination's over here. But between here and there, there's a rickety bridge, and it's over thousands of feet high, and there's a very scary river running down there, thousands of feet below, and the bridge is really rickety. And it's all you can do to hold on to the wooden, the rope along that bridge. So all you can do when you're standing on the side before you leave is really trust and start to have faith and see what is it going to take for you to get to the other side. Because you certainly don't want to get trapped in the middle, okay? And some of you are. And some of us get trapped right in the middle. We want something, we can breathe it, but it seems too hard to get there, or the road ahead looks too scary that we just don't know exactly how to do that. So in manifesting, we want to think about what it is we want. We actually need to put some enthusiasm and passion into it, and gratitude for it. And then, like Magdalena, really loving our new car and loving that experience and trusting. So when you write your list of goals, what if you knew that they were all going to come true? What if you knew you had a fairy godmother on the other side, and on the other side, every single one of those visions were going to come true? Would you believe it then? So sometimes the situation is that we don't actually know that it's going to happen. We don't necessarily believe it. So we instead have to act as if. Act as if. Act as if we're going to be successful. Act as if we're going to start. So in other words, someone I noticed said that they want to double their business and double their listings. So what would you be in a healthy relationship? What would your life look like if you doubled your listings and you were twice as busy? How would you be managing that, Marla? Because if that's what happened, then let's start that tomorrow. Let's start to set up a schedule and a whole program that incorporates that we're doubling our listings, acting as if. When I studied for my chiropractic boards that year, what did I do? I didn't know that I could pass. I was pretty intimidated. So what did I do? I acted as if. I took my boss's license and I whited out his name. These are the days of whiteout. And I put my name in it and I copied it and I made 10 copies and I had it all around my apartment. And every day it was Dr. Joan, Dr. Joan, Dr. Joan. All right. That's how we did it. So every day. And how else did we do it? All right. Because this is really the magic, because when we believe we can, then anything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. There is no limit. So a couple of months ago, I went out under the full moon. I said, okay, God, if you want me to practice chiropractic, gift me a chiropractic practice. It was an impossible thing. A few days later, someone gifted me a chiropractic practice, okay? Granted, I didn't put out all the right parameters for everything I wanted in it, but I was gifted that. So when we raise our level of belief and expectation, we can have what we want. So what is it you want, Tina Marie? Happier and stress-free. Stress from what, okay? What is it you really want? You want more money. You want grace and ease with your life. You want more comfort. Maybe you want that new water heater for your house, et cetera, et cetera. So those are some of the things that we look at for what is it that we want. And raising our vibrational frequency so that it's not just hoping, okay, that we're putting it up on an energy field. Later, I discovered that Foster Hibbard's overboard enthusiasm was the passion required to make an energy leap. You want these visions to happen, you want these goals to happen, then we have to shake up the energetic field that's holding us back or that maybe kept us in a box, okay? We literally want to change it. You got that? We want to create a new step, a new wave, a new way of being that changes. So manifesting, positive thinking, affirmations, because that's part of the magic of belief. The formulas for belief to manifest is the repetition of, let's see, well, I always used to use the word, and I still do, faith, confidence, and belief. But every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. I'm healthier. I'm happier. More money pours in. And then what do? Okay, I guess these are some of the things that I do. I pull my miracle cards and I have them in my hands, guys. So in about 2 minutes, we're going to really answer some questions. So Brenda, that is so upfront and honest. I'm in need of financial help, and we're going to address that. And a vision board, yes, will help, Belinda. Actually, as you notice, well, I don't think you can see, but in the back behind me, there is my vision board that I just did the other day to work on it. So yes, putting your intentions, what you believe to be true, what it is you want out there on paper, on a board, will manifest it. When we are in despair financially, then it's then that takes a lot more belief. Okay, it takes a lot more succinct, succinct, S-U-C-C-I-N-T, I can't even say the word, succinctness in our manifesting and in what we're going to say. Because when you say, I need money for the rent, or I need money for food, then spirit hears it as, oh my God, she wants to be in the state of needing money, of needing financial help. So we'll keep her in that state of just always getting just barely enough and never moving forward. So let's ask for prosperity. Let's ask for abundance. Let's ask for more than enough. That us being us, okay, who we are on this planet, we ask that our deservingness, our ability to attract goes up. So that's a way of reframing it. Every day in every way, I'm more prosperous. And I'm so grateful for the prosperity. So guys, I was in a lawsuit many years ago, and it was against a major company. And I'm in the lawsuit, and I had lost everything because of their actions. And I had lost everything with my children. We were homeless. We were fighting big corporate America, and life was a huge, huge struggle. And here I am in a lawsuit, and my whole life depended on this lawsuit, or so I thought, on winning the lawsuit. And there were many, many factors. So how did I handle that? Well, the first thing I did, Magdalena, for abundance is I visualized what I wanted the jury to award me. All right. And so I wrote down that I wanted the jury to award me $5 million. Did I believe it? I prayed. $5 million. I wrote a big thing. Jury awards me $5 million. I put angels in the courtroom. So Brenda, put angels all around you, wherever you are, whether it be at work, whether it be looking for work, whether it be at the store, it doesn't matter. Put them all around you. And all of you there who want abundance. And Deb, I met you, right? Didn't I meet you at Contact many years ago? Are you the same Deb? Let me know. So we wanted and creating this abundance. And so I put angels in the courtroom. I put angels around the judge. I put angels around the jury. I put an angel around all the witnesses, whether they were for me or against me. I put angels around all the attorneys, their attorneys, and my attorneys. I did it, the whole thing, because I just didn't know. But I asked that which is for the highest good be made manifest. And so I'm sitting in the room where you wait to hear the jury award. And suddenly I heard the hallelujah chorus. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And that is how I knew that I won that case. And the funny thing about it is that, and the jury awarded me $5+ million, but a $5 million award, just like I had put down on my list. And after the jury leaves and you get to talk to them, one guy, the guy who was the head of the jury, came out and he says, we wanted to give you more money, but we just didn't, some of them didn't feel you'd be able to handle it, okay? So what did they award me? The $5 million that I had written on my list. So the key is here to ask for what it is you really want, and then raise your deservingness to get it. So deservingness, some of you who have written here, Angel, the abundance, the financial support, the sale, the profit of your home, getting another home, stress-free, all of this. Yeah, and I do feel like a fairy godmother, healthy relationships. Start to visualize that. So I want you to visualize that right now. And then I want you to imagine a meter. And the meter is like this. It's a horizontal line. And you have a clock hand. And on the left it is 0. And on the right is 10. And 0 means you're dead. 10 is you're alive, taken off, ready to go, right? So look at what you've written down for what your goal is. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your belief level that you can have it? And if you really want to write that down, go ahead, because that's the truth. So oftentimes we have this affirmation, money comes to me effortlessly and easily as an affirmation. But when we look at the believingness, it's like a 4, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10 or 5. And so that's not going to attract it or raise our frequency high enough to get that. Do you understand that? Now, what in the world then else can we do to have this all manifest for us? Well, we can do energetic things that turn on our power. And one of the things that turns on our power, and I'm curious if anyone over here was a 10 or a 3, with your energy of how much do you believe you can literally manifest this and manifest it now. So now, why am I pulling the cards? I don't know, but I'm getting ready to answer a few of your questions. But let's see, has anyone told me what their energy is? Well, let's say that your energy is at a 4 and you're wanting financial abundance. And we know that for you to have financial abundance, you're going to have to be aligned and everything's going to have to be turned on so the universe will bring it to you. Okay, so we actually have to learn how to align ourselves to get that. Yes, the angels are on deck and they are always waiting for us, okay? Waiting for us to ask for what we want. So right now, I want you to ask for what it is you really want. There's no one I can't hear you. No one else can hear you. But what we want to do is start to raise the frequency. Thank you, Magdalena, for your honesty on it. Belinda, yes. Golnaz, an 8. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Now, we are going to want to start to turn this meter up. Some of you who have worked before with me with this meter, it's a reminder, all right? And if you haven't worked with me before with the meter, imagine that you have this horizontal line and we have this clock hand. And so if it's at a 3 or a 4 or a 5, imagine now that you're literally pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, or turning it till you get it to a 10. And so, Marla, that unfocusedness is part of what you're going to need to work with then to focus your intention. Spirit says you need to do something every single day or a few things every single day around that business of yours, around making that work. So, okay. So moving that meter. Okay, so now, Belinda, have you noticed that it's moving? Okay, moving up. Because when it's a 10, and when we tell the universe we are a 10, we're in alignment, we trust, we know that we're receiving, that it's for the highest and proper good, that we've raised our vibratory frequency. What is that? That is when we have turned on our chakra systems, when we have let go of fear, okay? When we've learned to balance our body, our mind, our spirit, so that we have more energy and vitality. And that's how we do it. Okay, so yes, so you might be at a 6 at this moment, but I actually want you to play with pushing it and moving it, or maybe turning it in a dial up to 10 and seeing what that feels like. And also, we're going to play with sending energetic frequency. So everyone rub your hands together, right, like this, okay, at home. And I like to somehow, when I teach people how to feel this, and we do an energy class, but when you rub your hands together like that, you can create an energetic field, and you can start to play with it and rub it, and almost like it's a ball. And oh yeah, now I'm feeling it. Okay. And now I'm sending it to you. And what I am doing is I am energetically, all right, working to move the meter for everyone collectively, and collectively turning on that master switch for everyone. So if you can tap into that and you can feel the frequency and the energy that's coming from me and the shamanista healer that's on my left here. Ooh, I'm feeling it as a tingling, and that is kind of weird. Okay, so Belinda, you are feeling it. Yes. If you've done this power on work with me, then you get it. Okay, Marla, keep going. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep turning it. Rub your own hands together. Tune it in like this. See if you can pick up this energy. Okay, and then we can just start to imagine that we have a horizontal, we're just running our energy, say, from the balls of our feet all the way up in this direction. And that's some of the processes that I do to really work with belief. So what is it that I believe? I believe that each and every one of you out there listening has the ability to stretch, to reach outside the box, and to achieve your belief, your dreams, your magic. Sometimes it takes working with it, what we call a mastermind group of people that are focused specifically on achieving this. All right, on achieving, so that we're all focused intention and we don't have a chance to get unfocused, because when we get unfocused, our energy drops. It just can't stay that way. Now, any questions? Any questions? I'm loving the comments, loving the comments that I've been getting. Okay, so any questions, guys? Now, I told you that it's did I tell you it's a one day, or I ran the numbers before I started the day? It's a one day, January 15th, 2019. It means new beginnings for each and every one of us. I'm pulling out the Miracle deck, Miracle Messages. By the way, this is what it looks like when you order it. And some of you already have it, but I am going to show the link. Let's see if I can do this. I am going to show the link with it right now. I don't know why I can't comment. Oh, comment. Okay. And I'm going to put it down here if you want the cards. Okay. Now, these are miracle cards. How did I know? Well, the masters came to me and said that it was time. So part of having visions about who and what you are is to trust the visions that you get, trust the instinct. And that's going to be next week's class. Is going to be on the power of your intuition, listening to it. I guess we're into the power of, the magic of belief, the power of belief, the power of knowing who you are and what you want. Just, okay, but isn't that getting better, Marla? Keep going. Keep going. So if you're feeling stuck and turning this up to a 10, we also want to work with the concept of letting go of whatever that is that's standing in our way, whether it's our lower energy, our negative field, our doubt, our worry, and just to start to see that streaming away from us, letting that go. Because when we have doubt and fear, it gets in the way of us receiving anything. We may receive less than what we want. So to manifest into, the magic of beliefs, this magic, this focused, easily intentioned, having what it is we want, we need to just up this game for ourselves. So fear, yes, Yes, it is fear. And it's fear of a whole bunch of things. So, I have not done a Facebook Live show since last May, I think. I don't know. I have to go back and check the records. But I had a thing that grew on my face, and then I got depressed over it, and then I thought, well, what am I going to see? Everyone's going to see the thing on my face. They won't see me. And then it was like, oh, I haven't done a show for so long. What am I going to talk about? And then it's, oh my God, I'm too afraid to get back on. They're all going to know that I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So since then, I had May, June, July, August. I had like 8 months of stories. And so all week, I was talking to myself about the confidence, the courage to set the date. And I just finally set the date for today. And what does it turn out? Today is a 1 day, new beginnings. So if in doubt, then not only set your intention, but set the date. Force yourself to move forward. It's not always easy, but sometimes when we just see it as it's happening, it will happen. Okay, so now, I don't know what the Omega Triangle of Emotion is, Magdalena. You can share a link or send me a link, or I'll look it up. Okay, so I am gonna, yes, okay, this is so interesting. Yes, it's also fear of getting what you're going to be getting. And there's that famous saying that we're not afraid so much of failure, but we're afraid to be seen. We're afraid to let our light shine. What happens if people see how really bright we are? Now, you would think that would be awesome. If we can share our best selves with the world, which is what I know each and every one of you wants to do, because people don't come and work with me unless they have that desire to really shift, to transform, to align body, mind, and spirit so that you can do what you came here to do this lifetime. Because that's what I do. I teach us, and I say us because every person I teach teaches me how to literally let go of what stands in our way, raise our energetic frequency, clear the pathway so we can literally experience the mastery, experience our best gifts, share them with the world, be the person we know that we really are. That's the exciting thing. And that's, and I meant to bring tears to people because of that. That is my destiny. When I was 30, I was told I'm here to inspire millions of people. And God knows, I had a chance the other day to share why I want my vision to come true. Well, I'm old enough, I'm old enough, guys. I've done so many things to heal, to inspire, to align myself, that the teachings that within me, if they don't come out now, what are they going to do? Come out when I'm 90? When I don't have the energy to come out and teach you, or God knows, I won't be so Facebook pretty, but it's to do it now. And it's to raise our energy to literally know that which we are going to do that helps other people, we're literally turning around. When we step into our own self, we're turning around and helping them. And so we owe it to ourselves, guys. We owe it to them. We owe it to the planet. And I'm going to probably maybe tell my birthday soon, but it's been many, many years. And if I'm the only one who could do what I am here to do. So it's trusting that which you are here to do is you've been called, and that you have the skills and the gifts. And so in the coaching that I do, sometimes it's just so important to not just rid ourselves of our doubt and our fear, but then to really start to celebrate how powerful we are and how much we love ourselves. So I want you to write down one thing you love about yourself, please. All right? Just one thing you love about yourself. And what do I love about myself? So you know what I really love about myself, guys? It's like I feel the fear and I do it anyway. All right? I feel the fear, but I push myself forward anyway. You know why? Because the feedback that I get from so many of you makes me realize that I can bring help to so many people. All right. So you can too. You have gifts to share. So let's see in general. Yes, Marla, you do. You connect with people easily. Fabulous. Fabulous. That's one of your gifts, claiming it. When I taught last summer with the Chinese students, I taught English as a second language to Chinese teenagers. And the one thing they commented on is that in America, if you say to an American student, "Oh, you did a really good job. You were excellent," the American student just says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," and they're happy that they got praised. But in China, if a student stands out and the teacher and you praise them, they're mortified. They're mortified because they've been taught to have this humility and humbleness. So I want to see that you can feel the fear and you can put a smile on faces, Tina Marie. Yes, you can. You're very gutsy. Belinda, you have a good sense of humor. Yes, yes, yes. And Golnaz, if I'm pronouncing it right, you're very vulnerable. You share your feelings. You show who you are. And that's pretty darn good. I like that. Okay, so I haven't pulled the card yet. Okay, so see this? These are the Masters of Miracles, Miracle Messages. I told you I put the link there for that. You could go on YouTube and watch 44 videos on how to use these cards to raise your frequency. And what is a miracle? Well, you can manifest miracles when you believe that it's possible. So the card that I pulled for the group is Interdimensional Angel. So what are they telling us? Well, you know what? New ideas and opportunities to expand, and it's time to think outside the box. Think outside the box. I want to anchor that in. Thinking outside the box. And this is a 7th chakra, crown chakra bowl. So I can literally put it on top of my head and clear out my chakras. All right. Any questions, guys? Let's see. So some of you that I see here, I will pull a card for Marla. You ready, love? This is for Marla. Oh, yes. Okay, sweetheart. The angel of confidence. Okay. So getting yourself up to a 10 means really feeling confident of who you are, of your ability to connect with people, and seeing them and your world through the eyes of compassion and love. All right. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. All right. And when I pull a card for one, if you're on, it's really for everyone. Just so you know. All right, Marla, hope that one helped. Belinda, let's see, your sense of humor. You're pretty courageous too. And guidance and spiritual mastery are coming for you, my love. Be prepared to be amazed, and you expecting miracles also. And that's for all of us. What is spiritual mastery? Spiritual mastery is reframing things in a way that helps us shift our energy so we can turn our power on, so we can align our body, so that we can literally fearlessly move forward, letting go of all the stuff like this that we carry that are so heavy that keep us from doing it. And believe me, we do that. And so, by the way, I do that with my coaching program. I call the coaching program Power On. It's a very interesting program. It doesn't show the program. Here it is. I'm going to post the link. What is Power On? Power On is when I take you through a soul awakening session. In other words, really remembering who you are, and then teaching you actually how to use this energy to shift your energy. Okay, I hope that showed. All right, Tina Marie. So you have Right. The guidance and spiritual mastery. And you are, by the way, a guide and a spiritual master. So be prepared, especially in the work that you're doing. And this one is a card that I'm pulling for Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. I just met you, sweetheart. How sweet of you to hop on. Okay, Cheryl. Well, these are from my deck, The Masters of Miracles, and it's telling me that you're a rainbow warrior. What is a rainbow warrior? Well, I'm talking about how the time is now, and it is. Your talents and skills are required now, not next year. Wave your miracle wand. So, this is the Rainbow Warriors. And that means that what you are doing, your gifts, your talents, to master them, because they're going to help transform the world. And hi, Teresa Austin. Very nice to meet you. And I see new people have hopped on. Let's see. And for Teresa, Magic Carpet, enjoy the ride. Love, you're going to unknown destinations. And that painting, well, I'm not going to show it to you now. It's on the other side. Enjoy the destination. Unknown destination, adventures, magic, and miracles. Because why? When you say yes, guys, to your destiny, when you say yes to your destiny, see, I don't have to be perfect online, I guess. When you say yes, miracles do happen. Yes, they do when you say yes. So what is the secret to this magic of belief? It's saying yes, yes to the belief. Yes, I can. Yes, I trust myself. Yes, I'm going to build up my confidence so that I can achieve what my dream and my goals are. And I'm going to do this. All right, this one is for down here, Magdalena, Michelle. We've been following each other. Ooh, 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 the temple of balance. All is unfolding for the highest good. And notice that she is holding her wand also, and she's protecting and allowing admission into that temple. So it's a card of mastery. Know that all is well and that you're on the right path. And guys, Spirit wants me to tell you, Golnaz, we're going to pull a card for you too. I love how honest you are. Yes, of course it will bring change, but being stuck sometimes can bring drowning. It also brings change in the form of drowning and despair when we don't get what we want. If you like the cards, by the way, I did post the link to the miracle messages, and I posted a link to how to find out how to work with me a bit to not only remember how you are, but to turn this power on so that you can align body, mind, and spirit to really get there, because it's very important to have not just the belief about what you want, but to have, so imagine if you were a 10 and you believed you could have what it is you want. And you believe that what you want is what's been ordained for you and what's the most perfect in your destiny. That is the truth. So Golnaz, the Oracle speaks. This is a painting. I should bring her out. She's in the other room. Paintings for sale, by the way. I know who I am. I speak my truth. I am aligned with my purpose. And those are all subjects we're going to talk about over the next few weeks. How to be aligned with your purpose. Actually, that's a good show title, isn't it? How to be aligned with your purpose. I got to write it down so I don't forget it. Any questions, guys? Okay, so let me ask you another question. Did you like what I taught? Because this is really one of the first times I'm teaching a new series. I always like to get feedback on whether or not you liked it, whether it was helpful. Would you share it with your friends? And if you liked it, hop on over to my Facebook page, Joan of Angels, and write a review or a comment or share it with your friends. I have, 860 likes on the page. My goal is 1,000. But I have 995 people following me. So if you're not following me, oh my God, do I believe that I can have over 1,000 people following me tonight? I do. So help me make that happen. And what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything in the world of anything except it's a target. And when we reach targets, we get excited. So I love this card, Golnaz. I am aligned with my purpose. And, when we talk about the magic of belief, if we are aligned with our purpose, if we speak our truth, if we really listen to what Spirit has in store for us, then we can achieve what it is we want. We can have our dreams coming true. So I believe that that's possible for each and every one of you. I'm just so excited that you hopped on. I'm going to look forward to some of your feedback. I'm very interactive. If you liked what I had to say, let me know. And as I said, share me with your friends. So we're going to have one more card for everyone. And when I did this deck, it was just so interesting how it happened. I asked Spirit, okay, send me a benefactor. If you want the cards done, send me a benefactor. 3 days later, I met a beautiful man, and he was in one of my workshops, and he wanted one of my decks, and I said, well, I don't have them. And he stayed to talk to me after. And I knew at that moment that Spirit had answered. So know and trust that when you really put your intention out and you believe it's possible for you to have this belief, and you do the things to raise your frequency of the magic of it, it will happen. Okay, last card. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one is really on me. It says Sacred Kingdoms. It says master teachers are coming to teach you. They're giving you the keys. So I will own this. I am a master teacher, sharing with you wisdom that could actually literally help transform your life. These are keys of transformation, keys of alignment, keys of helping you step through the portal to use your gifts the way you came here to do it. So I'll let you know when the next class is. If you like this one, as I said, let me know. And I don't know why I'm looking at the card. Here it is. So go like my page, follow me, get the cards, see what we're all about. And I look forward to the next time. I'm really excited. I don't even want to say goodbye. It's been really, really a pleasure. And oh yes, so this is the Shamanista. She's one of a series of 3 healer paintings. But what interested me tonight was that she literally was glowing. Next to her, I'm not glowing, but do you see how she's on fire and radiant and glowing? I was just so excited to share her with you. All right, loved ones, thank you for the hearts. Be blessed. And let's see if there's anything else I need to see. Thank you for the keys. Thank you for believing and in our expansion. Yes, and you know what? I believed it was time for me to hop online. So thank you for being here with me. Love to all of you. Ciao.